So what's that? This. Yeah, almost. Alright, we have a running vehicle by itself. I'm not pressing the gas or anything. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm sitting in a 2003 Nissan Altima 2.5 liter engine, 4-cylinder. Customer complaint, crank no start. Quickly, we put a jump box on it. There's no battery in it, and we crank. Well, the first thing that I don't like is how the engine sound when you crank and no start. Now, IM608 Pro was not able to identify the vehicle by itself, so I had to put the VIN number manually. And after putting the VIN number and looking at a long process of scanning and skipping through modules, PCM, TCM, ABS, all of that, it ended up with 2 BCM and an airbag. And we have only one code in the BCM, so let's see. CAN communication circuit, CAN U1000. Okay. CAN communication issue. That might be the one that is stopping the other modules from being alive. If this is the case, how we have a crank if we do not have a communication with the engine? We need to look at some diagrams, see what's going on with the CAN network, and also make sure that we have powers and grounds to the engine control module. Just to rule out the idea that it is a scanner communication issue with the vehicle, with the software, not the vehicle itself, I pulled the snap-on out, and I wanted to see if we're gonna get an automatic ID for the vehicle, and also more modules when we scan it. Auto ID. All right, let's see. I don't think we have connection. I plugged it. It's green. It has power. Yep. There you go. This might take a while. I'm gonna pause. Alright, vehicle does not support auto ID, so let me exit out of here. Go to 03 Altima 2.5. Yes, it is. So and now calm. All right, just to be fair to the Autel transmission, should be the same thing. No calm. All right, moment truth. Ooh. What is that? What kind? Oh my god. That's the first time that I see such a thing. But I think that's a no-com. ABS. What we had before, airbag and BCM. No come. All right, let's pull up some wiring diagram. Let me see what we have in the BCM. Is it the same code, U1000? we need to pull up some wiring diagram, look at the U1000 CAN communications circuit. Okay. Probably bring out the breakout box, check the resistance of the network, see if we can find out anything from that, any clue. So the first thing that I noticed when I plugged the the breakout box, you see 6 and 14, usually they blink. CAN high is 6, CAN low is 14. 14 I don't have blinking, and usually my breakout box, when you first plug it, it will start do a check, plug 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 plug, switch between these pins, and if it sees that one of the pins is offline, it will do red here. Let me show you guys. This is, look, boom boom. So here, see it? This is the first clue. Second, let's check the resistance on that. All right. Key off. Six and 14, and look how strange is this. When I put the key off, now I have come. But why I don't have reading? All right, now the key. Actually, what I just noticed, that it's not when you put the key off or on, because right now the key is off. But when you use your voltmeter as a bridge, look, now we have come. It's off, and we don't have any reading. We don't have any activity here. One other thing, I don't know if it's related or not, I noticed when you hit the brake, you want to try to put it on park. The shifter doesn't go to park. So even when the key, hey, here you go. Now we are on park. What was it? Was it stuck or something? Yeah, we don't have com here. I try to get more information about the vehicle, and it's an auction vehicle. As you guys see the signs here, they don't know anything about it. They bought it like this. It's not like it broke on them. Here's the network, and I noticed one thing. The other two modules probably on a different network, but now we have CAN high, CAN low. We have an IPDM also didn't come alive. So what I did, I connected my scanner, and if I go to it manually, also we don't have a communication. So the fact that we don't have any reading at all there, we might have two problems. We might have a module problem and a wiring problem. what we have here. The first one we have is the IPDM, and then the data link connector. We don't have CAN low activity here. We don't have CAN low activity here. And then why it says 3 to 6 data link connector? Why it says 3 to 6? Pin 3 to 6, my bad. Okay. And we have BCM. We do have BCM. So the BCM is the only one on this network that we have communication with. Hello, we have the problem again. I reported this problem to All Data, and somebody with me actually working on it. And the combination meter, the cluster, we don't have TCM, ECM, we don't have communication. So 3 modules for 4 modules completely dead, and 1 module is alive, and one module and one connector has only 1 pin activity in it. So if this, now let's think about it. If this BCM did not have the CAN low, as we didn't have it here in the DLC, why would it come alive? So I think it does have it. The body control module, it does have it. We can see if we can locate it and probe on pins 71 and 70 and confirm our findings. So I went ahead and briefed the owner of what's going on, that this issue is not a common issue and we have to dig in. We're not sure what part is the problem. We might have more than one problem, and I told him that, what do you think? Do you want me to proceed, or do you want me just to charge you for the diagnose? And his concern was that because he doesn't know anything about the vehicle, he wanted it to know if the engine, there's a way that we can know the engine is good or not. And I told him no, until we start it we won't know for sure. But what we can do, it's easy access plugs, we can do compression tests. So he agreed on that, and we did a compression test. It's ranged between 120, 130. I think this is 120, 130, 125, 125. So I gave him the results. He said go ahead and proceed with the repair. And what I also noticed, somebody unplugged the fans, because when you plug them, you're gonna kill the battery from the no-com. They're gonna work on by default. So we have to keep an eye on this after we find the repair, hopefully. I want to take a look at the ECM and the TCM, the wire, and see what's going on. If there was a rat over there having a party or something. It looks like it's under the dash, the dashboard on the passenger side. Let's move the glove box and take a look at the wiring over there. Here's the PCM/TCM, PCM and a TCM, and everything looks normal. Everything looks factory. I don't see any damage. I'm afraid to move the wires and fix the problem, but let me see where's the BCM located, and if we have to move these to get to the BCM, then we'll do that. Here's the IPDM, and also I didn't see any signs of wire cut or any damage due to heat or rubbing. So let's go to the BCM, which is under the steering column on the driver's side, by the fuse box right here. Again, quick visual on the BCM. All the connectors are connected. Everything looks fine. Everything is factory. Even this zip tie, it's factory, and it's sealed. The wire for the DLC. But let me pull it up. There you go. The wire is fine. All the pins are there. One more place I want to look at, which is the cluster, the speedometer. Here's the cluster. Everything I took off was easy. It was a matter of a Phillips screwdriver. Now we're gonna need some 10mm to take out the brackets for the ECM and the TCM. But back to the cluster, everything looks fine. The plugs are fine. Now what I want to do, I want to unplug this cluster and crank the vehicle. So the cluster is unplugged. Let's see if we have. No, we don't. We're still missing can low can. I guess it's time to pull the scope, and this is to confirm that it's not only the light. We don't have any communication. Now key on actually. Right here, nothing. Can low is dead. I wanted to find the pin on the BCM and probe on it, see if I have activity over there. So it's pin 70 and 71. Can low is pin 71, which should be yellow. And this is the pin out for the connector, and it's these two. So I think it's this one, the brown one. And those are the ones that twisted. We have can low issue and the yellow one. So disconnect this from the breakout box and come here. Let's see if we have communication. And look at this. We do. Let me pull this down. We do as I expected. This is what we need to see on a DLC and everywhere else. Right here, the yellow one. So the yellow one is good. The blue one is the same one that we probed at. I mean, I can confirm. See it? Matching it. Alright, so this is our network. If I can get down a little bit. Alright, since we have everything out, let's see if we can see where's our problem. More check I want to do, since they are next to each other. I want to check that yellow wire on a DLC since we have it out already, which is here. Pin 3 is the yellow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the blue, 3 and 6 on the back of the DLC. Where's our probe? Right here. Alright, look at this. And we do have communication. We do have signal. Why we don't have it at the breakout box? Let me look at the DLC carefully. What I did, I probed on 3 and we do have activity. So can low is pin number 3 on a DLC, and we do have it. And do you see the 1.5 and 2.5? That's right. Check this out. Between 3 and 6 we have 60 ohm of resistance, so our network is fine. Now I have to stop thinking of network and shift to powers the grounds at the engine control module. I also noticed one thing. I saw the fans are unplugged, and that's not a good indicator. That means they were on all the time and they unplugged them because they didn't want to kill whatever battery was in it. And I did actually verify this. I put them on. I just don't want to kill my jump box. I put them on and I put the key on and they come on right away. So I unplug them again. And as we said, we're going to check powers and grounds at the engine control module right here. This is the pinout for the harness. It's a one big harness, not separated. And two should be orange and black. You see here, orange and black, and orange and black is right here. So this is two. So the way it sits like this, one is empty, two, and that's how we're gonna do it. I took my time to highlight the pins that I want to check. This one I didn't highlight. It was highlighted by clicking on another one. This is the O2 heater, probably ground. Anyways, like the data lines I want to do, these two inputs with the ignition switch. The K line I want to check also, see if we have a signal over there. And on this side, some powers and grounds, some going to fuses. Also grounds here, the two powers here, and ground this FG. No, we'll check it, it's next to it. Anyways, yeah, we'll do those. It says battery here on this wire, white and blue. Let's check those and see what we find. We're back here at the 03 Altima, and the last time we were here we determined that the computer is bad, need replacement. That's what causing the no communication and no start. And we got a used one from the junkyard, same exact number and everything, and we're going to replace it and see how that goes. Right, the used computer in. Let's see if we can talk to the vehicle. Did I miss something? Okay. We should have communication with the vehicle. Okay, let's not cancel. Let's go manual. Nissan. Okay. Manual select. North America, USA. Altima sedan. 3. Yes. Control unit. Actually, let's auto scan, see what we can talk to. No com. Let's see if I missed something here. While I was viewing my previous videos, I found out two things. First, I didn't I lost the footage that show how I check powers and grounds, and second, this started recognizing modules by itself. I didn't do anything same. So let's see if this is true. What's going on? Why we don't have a code in an engine? We should at least have a mismatched VIN number. I'm gonna try to crank it or go to the engine control module. Okay, on. Okay, we're in. Let's see RPM. Security light is, let's see if we have a security issue. Where is the security light here? Where is it? Is it here? Somewhere over here. Oh, on the dash. I think it's a security issue preventing it from starting. Difference of key. I can't seem to find the security light. I don't know. What should we do? Let's see if we can program the key. I mean, this device should be able to do that. Go out, yes. Out, yes. We have an option here for replace ECM mechanical key. Let's see if that will take us somewhere. Ignition to on. Turn the ignition off position. Remove the key from the key cylinder and send into the ignition position and the ignition to off position. Wait for flow. Okay, so turn the ignition off position and remove the key from the key cylinder. Okay, ignition into the ignition. Turn the ignition to on position and wait for seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So turn the ignition off without moving it. Wait for more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remove the ignition key. So what is that? That's yeah, almost. Alright, we have a running vehicle by itself. I'm not pressing the gas or anything. Okay. Let me go plug the fans. Car was missing a little bit, and then it cleared by itself. Everything is nice. It's not misfiring. Alright, I want to turn it off and turn it back on. There we go. Well, I guess that's a fix. If there is anything, I will take it in a test drive, and if there is anything, I will update you guys. But thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button.